Yo, you're in PE. Well, welcome back to PE with Dave and Jay, where we build while we build. Great conversation on desegregation, integration, and assimilation. What's our next exercise, though, Dave?
I like that. So the next exercise is going to be your cable pull downs, your single arm cable pull down. All right. So most people, to try to target the wings, they normally get on a bench and you see them. They'll try to roll a weight back. But see, I think with this exercise, you get a better range of motion and it's more athletic movement. All right. Okay. So the exercise is simple. You get you get on the cables and you set it to the higher setting. Right now it's 18 for me. And all I'm doing is one arm, I'm rolling it back. And then I'm switching arms, rolling it back.
Rolling it back.
And as I'm switching arms, I'm also changing my stance.
Right. So here, and then here.
You go. Yep.
Here. Boom. All right, Dave. I got one for you.
What was that?
Missing white woman syndrome.
I already know. Okay. Hey, so are you gonna set it? I'm gonna do the first set. I'm gonna do the first set.
Yeah, you do your first set.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the first set. You let me know where you coming from with this one.
You know what's crazy about it, right? What's crazy about it is the most recent white woman that went missing. I promise you, this was an organic thought. I had never heard of this missing white woman syndrome thing. Even before the CNN correspondent lady blasted it out, I didn't hear about it. I genuinely had an organic, authentic thought on my couch when they kept talking about this white woman that was missing, and I was like, "Why is she so special?" Said this, like, "Why is she so special?" And then that formulated into, "How come I don't ever hear about Black women being missing?" Right? I promise you, it just came about for myself. And then I see the CNN correspondent and everybody's mad at her about the shit that she said, but this shit is true. Every year, there's at least one white woman that is missing and they're all talking about it. And I never hear about any of the Black women in my community missing.
So it's on you, but like, look, just like my Rico voice, you know what I mean? Like, yo, people go missing every day, B, right? And my thing is this: what's wild is that you know what I think it's a flex, homie. I think honestly, when you see that, I think it's a flex. It's basically showing you, basically reiterating or refreshing us to know that we're on top, and our lives is what matter, homie. Like we don't really, you know what I'm saying. And then again, there's no money in the sensationalizing our folks missing, homie. Like it's only money in criminalizing our actions. You understand what I'm saying? So like the way I see it, like they're just basically saying like, okay, our lives are precious, and when something's going on, man, we gotta televise. It's like I said, it's a flex. So let them know that, you know what I'm saying? Like we are still on top.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like we are still on top. So that's how I see it. That's why I think you're seeing it. Oh, so you're not gonna alternate yours, huh? I see what you're doing.
I did. I went here.
I got you. So I do alternate like every one, boom, boom. But it's okay. You do.
Okay. Yeah, I can try that next time. All right. So you went one.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
Okay. So the importance of the media coverage is so paramount, right? Like everybody, it's obvious. If someone is missing, in order to get them back, you've got to blast it so that people know that they're missing, right? Or I think of like, say for instance, in Emmett Till. When Jim Crow South was beating Black folks' brains in and doing all types of shit to Black bodies. It was Emmett Till's mom, when they returned her son and she saw what he looked like, she said, "This needs to be on the cover. I want people to see the picture of what they did to my son." And that sparked change. Right? That sparked change. You're absolutely right. It is an agenda to remind people that white women are at risk and that white women matter more. We've got to change this shit.
That's all I'm saying, homie. And again, like like you say, happens to us all the time. And it's one of those things where, it's sickening. Right? It's sickening. But again, if we're by ourselves, I'm going back to the whole assimilation. If we're by ourselves, we have our own network, we're caring about ourselves, and we're making sure that it's televised on our own networks or in our own style of network.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, BET.
So what? No, but
TV1.
not even like not even because we have a different. We had a different network back in the day. We were more so a community like in the hood. You know what I mean? We're putting out that APB. You understand what I'm saying?
BET,
Like we had
TV1. Y'all should at least be doing this shit. If CNN and I'm sorry, but if we don't have the regular news networks that are doing it, at least our own station should be doing it. You said something there, bro.
Well, yeah, and my thing is if the network would not necessarily networks as far as the media sense, but like I said, like in the hood, like that network in the hood, like when somebody looking for you, when somebody looking for you, it, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things where if you owe somebody money, like you're trying to avoid buddy, and your name's out in the street, it's like like I said, it's you're blacklisted, so that easily, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing as far as the positive. If we need, if we're trying to find someone, people know, people are in the streets, people know. So like I said, it's just. That's why I said we're better by ourselves. I know I'm going off topic.
You think so?
But we're better by ourselves because we're not gonna get no love from them, man. We're not gonna get no love from them, bro. Like I said, we're still second rate. We're still second class. When people have to say I don't see color and all that, they still talk like that. They have to be sensitive around you.
Right.
We're not. We're not the same. We're not the same. So it is what it is, man. Like I call it how I see it. And again, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. It doesn't really bother me. I understand. I embrace that. But again, I'm more so. I'm right now. I'm looking to take that same philosophy and do better for us. You understand what I'm saying?
It was, but there was even Elian Gonzalez. You remember that guy, the little kid?
Oh man.
You remember this shit? That shit. When have we had a little black kid that they were blasting all over the news like this child is missing? We need to get this child back to their poor black family. You know what I mean? Like, I can understand if it was like a rich family and it was a black child, then we probably would hear about it, right? But
what? I'm gonna stop my set. Hold on. My bad. I don't mean to cut you off, but you sparked something in me right now. I stopped my set to talk about.
I'm gonna take another set.
Look, I'm gonna go into that one. So look, all right. So a lot of people will argue with you and say, well, we gave those guys a platform and he's Hispanic, right?
Right. But that was a bone.
No, it wasn't a bone. I'm gonna tell you why it wasn't a bone. Because in this country now, they're trying to assimilate like Cuban to white culture. Okay. They're, again, them seeing that they're going to be minorities here shortly, they're trying to bandwagon pretty much, they're trying to bandwagon every race that's not us. You understand what I'm saying? And assimilate them to their culture. So they're in the club now, right? So I think that was the start. That was the start of something else for me. At least that's my point of view. Okay, I can be wrong, but not right now. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that was a ploy to get these guys assimilated to like, hey man, like y'all all right, we can deal with y'all. You know what I mean? We'll pass you on as white. You're all right. So
you're all right.
It wasn't nothing about
the right skin color. You got the right skin color.
And the thing is, bro, they fall right into it because they don't like us either. You understand what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Okay, so I still I agree. But you know what? But I still stand by this, man. This whole the missing white woman syndrome is rooted in the fear of black sexuality, especially black male.
Whoa.
That's what it's rooted in, man. That's rooted. They're scared of the big black guy, the big black dick. The white woman is always they put out propaganda with black men looking like gorillas, and they're swooping up defenseless white women by their ankles, and they're tearing their clothes off, and they're sexually assaulting
ravaging them.
Ravaging them, right? We're animals that want to get their women, and they're still trying to reiterate this asinine idea, right? That's what I feel like this white women syndrome is rooted in, and it's infuriating because I have black daughters and a black wife, and could you imagine what it would feel like? This is my last set. Could you imagine what it would feel like if one of our children was missing, one of our daughters was missing, and we're doing everything we can to try to find them, including going to the media, and they won't cover it? Could you imagine that shit, Dave?
Yeah,
you want to murder somebody.
Right, and I go back to the same point. There's no money in that. There's no money in that. There's no money in our baby girls, homie. And as a matter of fact, the only money is in harvesting their organs and actually putting them on the market. You know
like that little boy, like the boy that they found. They found the boy, right? They found the boy and all his organs was gone. You heard about that, right? Recently.
Nah, I haven't heard about it.
That's all a part of it. I'm so glad you said that because that's a part of this conversation. I'm gonna drop a link. I'm gonna drop a link at the bottom of this video so that anybody who needs information about that can find it, right? Yeah, they just recently found I think it's a teenage boy. All his organs are missing. You know, all his organs are missing, bro. They've been wondering where this kid was. Found him, after the CNN correspondent called bullshit on the Whyte woman missing shit. Found the little boy and all this shit is gone, bro. So you called it, man. Harvesting organs, man. We're just black bodies. Soulless black bodies. And I'm sick of that shit. Soulless black bodies.
I like that.
Shit. Yeah.
I mean,
what's on? Hey man, great conversation. We could talk about this all day, man. I think we have one more exercise. We could fit one more in.
You want to fit one more in? Let's fit one more in.
Let's fit one more in.
I don't want nothing to sign. I don't want nothing.